Hello, I am a Filipino living in Germany for nearly 3 years now. Here are the 5 of the 10 reasons why living in Germany worth it. Number 1. This is the number one thing that amazes me a lot. I have lived in Thailand and of course in the Philippines and have seen the difference how the government is corresponding to any accident that's happening on the road. In Germany, when you are on the street, when you are driving or when you are riding on a public transportation, you will notice that all the cars are taking to the side or driving to the side of the streets because they are giving way to the police, to the ambulance, and to the fireworks to correspond to the accident. This is to make sure that in every correspondence to any emergency that there is no blockage along the way, and the penalty of this one will be up to. So when you are driving on the streets in Germany and you heard that there is an accident, you have to drive on the side so that you won't have this very high penalty. Number 2. Every German that you meet on the streets in Germany or anywhere in the world have a lot of responsibility, and this responsibility corresponds money, and that's why they are trying to save every penny that they get from their work or from their business. You can name all these expenses, for example, taxes, insurances, rent, food, clothing, and holiday. If you're going to count all of this, it is quite hard for a normal German to save money in a month. And that is why don't wonder if you see that a German is not very generous. Number 3. Living in Germany, when you are sick, you are secured. Why? It's because of their health insurance. It is required for every people that's living in Germany to pay and to have a health insurance, because one day, even if you're young or you're old or you're in the middle age, you still get sick, especially this time during Corona. And when you go to the hospital and you have the insurance, you don't pay any single penny. When I was living here for not even a year, I had my operation in my appendicitis. I went to the hospital and I was operated. And I pay nothing because I am insured from the government. And this insurance you have to pay every month. But if you are working here in Germany, 50% of your payments will be shouldered by your employer. This insurance also covers if you have a cancer or if you have an operation like I told before. Number 4. Living in the Philippines and now living here in Germany made me observe and made me have a comparison between how the Filipinos and how the Germans are dealing when it comes to food. The Filipinos, as we all know, many of whom have the problem finding food, but many of whom who have find food also have a lot of guts to waste some food. When you are here in Germany, you will observe that when the Germans are eating, you can find nothing on their plate when they finish. One thing that they do that amazes me a lot is that they are wiping the plate with the bread. That is really amazing. Number 5. In the Philippines, when there is a wedding, when there is a party, like birthday party, a friend who is inviting another friend, and this friend is inviting another friend. This doesn't work in Germany. Why? It's because the host of the party is trying to estimate how much food will be consumed of the guests, and they are calculating how much they are going to spend. And if you come over and of course you eat some food or you drink some drinks, then you are consuming something which is not calculated. And if you come to a party which you are not invited, you won't feel welcome. The Germans will show to you, either they will talk to you or they will show their face that they are not pleased.